Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. How are you? I hope you're well. Welcome to this space. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who don't know me and are new here, my name is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, and my channel is Wow Oracle. Well, Aquarius, I'm here to connect with you today to do your energy reading for the week of August 9th through August 15th, 2020. Now, Aquarius, before I get into the reading, please understand these are general messages. They will not resonate with everybody. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. Also, Aquarius, if you're here watching your sun sign and you're not finding your message here, feel free to check out your moon and or your rising signs. And if at that point you still don't find your message, we do have two more options. You can either come back next week when I'll have a whole new set of messages for you, or you can go ahead and check out one of the other beautiful readers out there on YouTube. I do support them all. All right, Aquarius, now given that said, let's go ahead and get right into your reading. So first and foremost, we will be using the Sacred Destiny Oracle cards to kind of tap into the overall energy of your week, see what's kind of going on and what's being highlighted for you for the week of August 9th through August 15th. So give me one moment, Aquarius, while I go ahead and tap into that energy. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for Aquarius? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of August 9th through August 15th. What is the overall energy for the week of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? What is the overall energy for the week of August 9th through August 15th for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of August 9th through August 15th? What is the overall energy for the sign of Aquarius? What is the overall energy for the week for Aquarius? All right. Okay, Aquarius, there are your cards. So, Aquarius, there is some sort of happiness that is being highlighted for you this week. Now, being that there are two dolphins, there could be the happiness between you and another, but this could also be just happiness for yourself. But you're unlocking the key to your happiness. You're seeing that there are good things all around you. You're seeing that there's good, beautiful energy all around you, and that the sun is finally shining on you and something you've been working on, and happiness is being ensued. Now, whatever this happiness is, it's bringing you into a place of fulfillment, a fulfillment of some sort of situation you've been working on, some sort of relationship. It could even be a job situation. But there's something here where I feel like you've been investing a lot of your time. You've been giving a lot of yourself, and you've allowed this situation to fully grow into the proper area it needed to grow into. You gave it the time it needed. You gave it the energy it needed. In a sense of being like a plant, you gave it the water and the sun and the love and the energy that it needed to flourish into a beautiful tree that would fruit something quite beautiful that you could enjoy. And that's what's happening for you this week. Your happiness is being unlocked because you've given of yourself into the right areas of your life. You use your wisdom, you use the knowledge you had inside of yourself. You've listened to your intuition, and it has brought you towards your overall happiness and luxury in your life. I feel like there is some sort of wish being granted here where you are gaining more insight and more guidance than you've ever had in the past to really propel yourself towards your happiness, and knowing that you have everything internally to go that way. The sun is finally here, a new day is finally here, and things are finally happening for you, Aquarius. So relish in this time, because this is a time of vitality, this is a time of prosperity, it's a time of warmth, success, and happiness for you. Wow, Aquarius, what a beautiful overall energy for your week. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to release your supporting cards, because we do know that you do have the wisdom necessary to move towards your fulfillment, but the overall energy is happiness. Being that this is the first card that came out, it is the strongest. So we will go ahead and keep this on the board as we move forward with your reading. All right, so Aquarius, for those of you who have been here before, normally at this point, I would get right into the tarot reading, and I would pull a tarot card for the energies to help keep you grounded and a tarot card for the energies to help you be more open, but Spirit has asked me to change things up. So what I'm doing is I'm using the chakra cards from the Psychic Tarot deck by Holland to see what chakras are being highlighted for you at this time, which chakras are coming to a balance, which chakras are open, and what you need to know to propel yourself towards this happiness given your energy body and all that that entails. Okay, so give me one moment while I go ahead and tap into the energy and pull out your chakra cards. All right, Spirit, so what chakras are being highlighted for my aquas, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of August 9th through August 15th? All right, so your first chakra to come out is that sacral chakra, and that is about self-expression. That's about creativity. It's about following your desires and doing things that bring you into an overall sense of happiness, an overall sense of vitality and expression. Really listening to your true inner desires and moving towards the things that bring you a lot of pleasure. Now, given that said, we do now also have out the heart chakra, and the heart chakra is about emotional connections between you and others, that loving feeling, really giving into love and all of its trappings, being open to giving and receiving love. So I feel like this week, whatever this happiness that's coming towards you, it is some sort of connection, some sort of relationship. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic. Now, we do have the sacral chakra out here, so that does have to do with a lot of sexual desire and things of that sense, but I'm not getting that strong feeling that it has to be that way this week for you, Aquas. I feel like there's just a new bonding, strengthening, like, that didn't sound right. There's like a new solidifying of a strong foundation in a connection that you're having with another. And it's got a lot of love there. There's a lot of love there. There's a lot of creativity, a lot of self-expression. You're really able to open up to this person and to really be yourself with this person. This person does not judge you. This person cares for you and loves you and sees you for you as well, you them. And it's really bringing you a lot of happiness and a lot of joy. It's fulfilling something in your life where I feel like there was a bit of emptiness in the past. Now, we do have a 2 here, so that is about balance and crossroads and partnerships. So I feel like you're finally on the brink of making a choice. You're making a choice of moving towards something or moving towards someone that is going to fulfill you and bring you happiness. Now, with this 4, we do have structure and foundation. So whatever it is you're moving towards this week, there's going to be a lot of happiness there because this is something you've been manifesting, and you've been manifesting stability in your life. And this connection or situation or job or relationship is going to bring you just that. A lot of structure, a lot of stability, and a lot of happiness. So that is a beautiful message for you so far, but these are the 2 chakras that are being highlighted for you. So it's something that has to do with the heart and something that has to do with desire. But now we're going to go ahead and move forward, Aquarius, into the tarot portion of your reading. And for the tarot portion, we will be using the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Now, this is a bit of an untraditional tarot, but I will explain the cards as we go along, okay? But with the tarot, we will look at the positive energies coming in for you for the week, what negative energies or challenges may be coming your way. We will look at how to best invite in those positive energies, as well as how the negative energies could affect you and things of that like. Okay, Aquarius? But let's go ahead and get right into it. So first and foremost, we're going to look at the positive energies coming in for you for the week, as well as what negative energies or challenges may be coming your way. Because, you know, Aquarius, we do live in a world of polarity. So we have to look at both sides of the spectrum to really understand how to make our way through our weeks, given all the energies, people, choices, decisions, and things that are coming our way, okay? But let's go ahead and get into it. So first and foremost, we'll look at the positive energies, okay? So Spirit, what are the positive energies coming in for my Aquas? My Aquas, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week. Okay, so we do have material and spiritual prosperity. Okay, so in the traditional tarot, this would be like the 6 of Pentacles. So there's a lot of balance. There's a lot of equal give and take coming into your space this week, into your relationships, into your connections, into the situations you have in your life. Finally, things are no longer one-sided. So I feel like for some of you, there may have been a sense of things being a little one-sided between you and another person, or between you and some sort of situation in your life, but that's all changing, and balance is being brought back in. There's a sense of generosity around you. Like, you're giving prosperity, and because you're giving prosperity, you're also receiving it back. Someone is no longer being selfish, and there's no longer a sense of one-sidedness. Debts have been paid, energies have been released, and things are being brought back into a beautiful equilibrium where you're able to give and also receive in the same manner that is very beneficial to you at this time. And that's really bringing you a lot of happiness. That's making you feel really good this week, Aquarius. You're like, wow, things are finally looking up, things are shaping up, and I feel like, you know, all my connections, my situations, my job situation, the things that I'm trying to get into are just finally moving and finally working. And because I've given of myself, I've given what I needed, I've expressed myself, I've used my creative side, and I've given of my heart, I'm finally getting that back, and it's making me feel really good. And this is you talking to yourself, Aquarius, telling yourself how good you feel this week. I just feel that overall beautiful energy all around you. And it's almost like for some of you, there's a new sense of spirituality coming your way. And also for some of you, you're receiving gifts. There could be some sort of gift coming from you to you this week. It could be in any form. It could be in a form of expression of love towards you. It could be in a material form, some sort of actual gift, or it could be just some sort of good feeling inside of yourself that's really opening you up to your happiness and to your fulfillment, because you're gaining some sort of wisdom, some sort of knowledge, and some sort of insight that is showing you how it is you need to move forward, okay? But now we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at what negative energies or challenges could be coming your way, okay? So Spirit, what negative energies or challenges are coming the way of my Aquas? My Aquas, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of August 9th through August 19th. What negative energies or challenges may be coming the way of Aquarius? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right, Aquarius, here we go. All right, so we do have the Two of Intuition. Okay, so for some of you this week, you're not really trusting your gut feeling. You're not really believing in your intuition, believing that it's giving you the correct answers, and that's kind of moving you towards a possibility of imbalance, okay? Because the Two is the High Priestess in the natural tarot. So we do have big shifts and big changes here happening for you, but I feel like for some of you, you're questioning that. You're feeling like there's some sort of hidden agenda around you, and you're not really listening to your inner voice. It's almost like you're not trusting that things are going to be revealed to you, and you feel like there's someone either lying to you or betraying you. And like I said, you're just not really trusting the overall feeling of your insides. I feel like for some of you, you're definitely getting those gut feelings, you're getting those premonitions, you're feeling like how you need to move forward, but you're not, there's a sense of you not believing that what your intuition is telling you is what's needed to move you forward at this time. It's almost like for some of you, I feel like if you trust your intuition, you think you're going to fail. And that can be very negative, because we have to understand that even when our intuition points us in a different direction than what we want, it's normally pointing us in the correct direction we need to go. Do you see what I'm saying? But we don't always trust that, because sometimes it could feel a little backwards or feel like it's not really moving us in the right direction, even though our intuition is always working on our behalf. Our ego is the one that pushes us in the wrong direction. So things may be still hidden from you this week, and I feel like for some of you, that's putting you into a little place of self-doubt and not really trusting the areas or directions that you need to move in. So definitely watch out for those energies, okay? But now what we're going to go ahead and do is we are going to move on, and we're going to look at how to best invite in the positive energies of this material and spiritual prosperity, of this equal give and take, and also how the negative energies of not trusting your intuition could really affect you, okay? All right, Spirit. So how can my Aquas best invite in the positive energies of this material and spiritual prosperity and this equal give and take? All right, so we do have 2 cards. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at them. Normally, I only take 1 card for each of the positions, but let me go ahead and take a look at what they are, okay? So we do have spiritual union and awareness. Okay, so for some of you, I'm going to go ahead and keep both the cards. Now, for some of you, where we were talking about the relationship side of things, there's some sort of relationship coming into alignment, and there's some sort of awareness being brought to you. You're realizing how you need to use your power and how you need to concentrate and use the resources inside of yourself to use that to create action towards some sort of connection, action towards some sort of relationship, or some sort of spiritual, soulful connection between you and another person. Because, you know, we did have that heart chakra, and if you look at all the green in this spiritual union card, and look how these people really just kind of see each other for who they are, and they understand the connection between the two of them, and they understand that there's a lot of love between the situation. So I feel like for you to bring in this equal give and take, you need to trust in the process of how things are happening and use your magician-like skills to really create action towards this situation. Like, plan the situation out and move towards it. You're reaching a newer, higher level of consciousness this week, Aquarius, and it's helping you to reveal the truth about a relationship between you and another person. Now, I feel like maybe you kind of doubted this, especially with this Two of Intuition coming out in the place of the negative energies. I feel like your intuition has been really pushing you towards this person or pushing you towards a situation, but you kind of felt like, no, I'm not too really sure about that. that. I'm not really sure if that's what I want or if that's where I'm supposed to go. But I feel like really this is an area you need to really move into, because you're reaching into a higher level of spirituality. And I think you're finally understanding that this relationship can be very beneficial for you, that it's time for that love to really flow. It's time for that love to really flow, and it's time for you to express yourself and bring happiness into your life. Do you see what I'm saying? So to really invite that in, you have to really, examine the situation, examine the relationships in your life, because I feel like one of them is going to be truly highlighted. And it doesn't have to be romantic, like I said before. It could be a friendship, it could be a family member, it could be a coworker, whatever it is. There's some sort of connection here that is really going to be beneficial to move you towards your happiness. So definitely open your eyes this week and try to find that connection that really makes you feel good, and trust your intuition when it comes to that connection, okay? Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at how the negative energies could affect you, how this not trusting your intuition and not really listening to your inner guidance and the possibility of these hidden agendas can kind of really affect you this week, okay? So Spirit, how might the negative energies affect my Aquas? My Aquas, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Okay, so we do have the 5 of conflict and defeat. Okay, so in the traditional tarot, this is like the 5 of swords. This is conflict, this is tension, this is loss, this is feeling defeated. So I feel like if you continue to not trust your intuition this week, you're going to feel like you're getting nowhere. You're going to feel like changes aren't happening. You're going to feel like that happiness is kind of being blocked, and that's because That's surely because you're not listening to the truth of the matter. You're not being open to seeing the truth. You're not being open to change, and you're really holding on to old energies that are keeping you in a place of loss and keeping you in a place of defeat. And I feel like as you kind of put off your intuition and kind of throw that to the side, more obstacles are going to continue to come your way, and it's going to kind of block you away from this happiness that's truly meant to be had for you this week, Aquarius. So you really need to be careful. When it comes to matters of the heart, when it comes to matters of the mind, you need to create that equilibrium between your ego and your intuition and start to trust your intuition more. Let your intuition be your guide, because that is pushing you towards your happiness. But I feel like as you continue to not listen to your intuition, it creates more obstacles and it creates a sense of defeat for you, okay? So definitely watch out for those energies. But now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward, and we're going to look at the benefits of the positive energies of this spiritual union and this higher awareness and this material spiritual prosperity. And then we're also going to look at how to best overcome the conflict and defeat and how to best really trust into your intuition, okay? So Spirit, what are the benefits of the positive energies coming in for my Aquas? My Aquas, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right, so again, we do have 2 cards. Wow, you have some strong messages coming out for you this week, Aquarius, because normally Spirit only gives me 1 card for each of the positions, but you're getting a lot of messages coming out for you. Okay, so we do have choose wisely and partnerships and alliances. Yes, so there's a need for you to really trust your intuition. Trust your inner discernment, because it is leading you towards the choices and decisions that are actually meant for you, and some of them aren't, and that's where you need to trust your discernment to really choose what direction you want to go in. And definitely there's a need to choose towards going in the direction of partnering up with someone else and having that new achievement of growth and working together and learning together and bringing in awareness into the relationship and kind of growing as a team, growing as a union, growing as a soulful connection. Because with that 3, that is growth, and that's group work. So I feel like a relationship or partnership or friendship is really being highlighted for you this week, because this connection is going to help you to reach your happiness. It's going to help you to reach your fulfillment, and you have to trust that it's going to grow and trust that it's going to go in the right direction. But there's a need for you to really use your discernment, because I feel like some of the choices coming your way this week are not going to be the ones meant for you. But I feel like this, whatever the right one is, it's going to help you to thrust you into a period of time where you will be making all the right decisions, where you will be really moving in the correct direction. So trust in the connections you have, trust in the friendships you have, and allow those bonds to be strengthened. Allow those bonds to be solidified like iron, and let them help you to move you towards unlocking your happiness. Now we're going to go ahead, Aquarius, and we're going to look at how to best overcome the negative challenges of this conflict and defeat and not listening to your intuition. So Spirit, how can my Aquas best overcome the negative challenges? How can my Aquas best overcome the negative challenges for the week of August 9th through August 15th? How can my Aquas best overcome the negative challenges? How can they best overcome the negative challenges? All right, well, let's see. Spirit's kind of coming slow with this answer here. So, this might be some slow-moving energy here. It might not be very easy to kind of overcome things this week, but I feel like it's going to be happening for you, okay? Yes, because we do have the 3, again with the double cards. Big messages here for you, Aquarius. Big messages here for you, okay? So we do have the 3 of heartache and loss and the 9 of material harvest. Okay, so the 3 of heartache and loss is like the 3 of... it's like the 3 of swords in the traditional tarot. Okay, so there has been some heartbreak. There has been some rejection. There's been some grief. There's been some sadness. But it's time for you to release that pain. It's time for you to forgive past resentments and to be more optimistic about your life and about the connections that you have around you. Now, it could be that there is a strong air energy around you, either Libra or Gemini, or it could be another Aquarius, or this could be just talking about yourself. And this is about you releasing that pain, moving away from that pain and moving into a place of growth. Because once you do, we have the 9 of material harvest, which is like the 9 of Pentacles, which is luxury. It's happiness. It's a culmination of your best life. It's being sufficient in every area of your life and doing it kind of on your own, but also with other people. It's investing your time into wherever you're trying to move towards and just that beautiful kind of energy all around you. So it's like you need to be grateful. Even though people have come into your life, I feel like people may have come into your life, Aquarius, who have hurt you. There was growth there. There was lessons there, and they were kind of meant to help you to move forward. And now it's time for you to be grateful for those situations, release those situations so you can move towards your happiness, move towards a new sense of self, move towards a new sense of relationship and a new sense of harmony. So you kind of have to trust in the flow of things and give of yourself and be open to change and release old pains and start to be more optimistic about love and all of its trappings, okay? Beautiful. So now what we're going to go ahead and do, Aquarius, is we're going to pull you out one more tarot card. And this is going to be the overall impact from the energies positive and negative. So Spirit, what is the overall impact from the energies positive and negative for my Aquas, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of August 9th through August 15th? All right, so we do have your card, and it is sacrifice. Yes, it is time for you to make the sacrifice. Give of yourself to this situation, Aquarius. Let the energy flow. Release pain, release sadness, release grief, and give of all your energy to some sort of connection in your life, because it is time to give of yourself for this person or this connection, because this connection is very strong and it is very meant for you. Now, the 12 of sacrifice is like the hanged man. So it's about letting go of old energies, letting go of indecision, letting go of delay, and moving towards your happiness, because there's a lot of potential here. There's a lot of potential in a partnership, because we have a 1 and a 2, and the 1 is about potential, a 2 is about partnerships, and together we have a 3, which is growth and creativity and beauty and inspiration and power. So give of yourself to a connection in your life. It is time. It is time, Aquarius. Okay? So Aquarius, now what we're going to do is we're going to move forward into the last portion of your reading. And for the last portion, we will use the Divine Directions to pull you 3 more advice cards, wisdom cards, and drops of love from Spirit to you. Give me one moment while I tap into that energy. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for my Aquas? My Aquas, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of August 9th through August 15th. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for my Aquas? My Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. For the week of August 9th through August 15th. Whew, that is way too many cards. All right, Spirit, please give me 2 more cards for Aquarius. Okay, there we go. All right, so we do have the first card coming out for you is Strength. You have an enormous amount of strength and courage. Remain focused, stand tall, and shine. Don't give up in your life, Aquarius. Keep moving forward. You have all the power and all the resources inside of you to create the highest, beautiful, most amazing life that you could ever create. All you need to do is trust in yourself, trust in the relationships around you, and trust that everything is happening exactly how it's meant to happen. You are a very strong person. You're a very strong sign, and you have everything that you need to create abundance. Now, your second card is protection. You're not alone. You're being looked after by your spirit guides and angels. Yes, there's spiritual energy all around you, Aquarius, protecting you, guiding you, keeping you safe, keeping you in a place of security. So know that you don't have to be afraid of what lies ahead. Just allow that energy to flow, like I said, and keep moving towards your happiness. Because even as obstacles and conflicts may come, you will overcome them because you have the strength and you are protected. Now, your third card to come out for the week is Ground. It's a time to ground and center your energy. Be truly pleasant in your life. Yes, don't hide behind facades. Don't hide behind walls. No longer are you meant to shield yourself, Aquarius. Let yourself be you and shine bright. Okay, Aquarius? Well, those are your messages for this week. I hope they resonated with you. If so, please comment below. Let me know how. Also, if you're new to my channel, please like, click subscribe. Hit that bell if you want to be notified of my future content. Go ahead and click all. That's how you'll see when I have new videos out. And also share this video with anybody you feel who's on this path and anybody you feel that can benefit from this message at this time. Also, if you'd like, you can check me out on my Instagram at Wow Oracle. I do put up random single card readings and random oracle readings, as well as quotes of inspiration and spiritual inspiration. Also, if you need to email me or if you have any questions, you can email me at woworacle1111@gmail.com. Well, Aquarius, this is me, Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, signing off from my channel Wow Oracle, saying thank you for being in this space, thank you for connecting with me, and thank you for being open to the message from Spirit. I hope you were able to take something from this reading to propel your week towards health, wealth, prosperity, love, and light. All right, I'll see you guys next week. Much love from me to you. Namaste.